Minnesota on the push. Trailing Mitchell will launch. The three won't go. The rebound tipped around to Elijah Hawkins. He'll run it up, and the reverse is good. Post entry, there's the double. Christie in the corner, the open man Garcia, and the three falls, and a 5-0 start for Minnesota. Up to 37% on the season. As the find inside for Alec against Garcia, and the Huskers on the board.
Nebraska firmly on the bubble. It's in their hands if they're going to play in March, and this crowd is definitely behind them, and they've had an excellent season, but they've got to finish it.
Gary on the drive, he'll finish that, and it's a one-point game. Carrington, the 6'4 sophomore, out there for the first time. 10 to shoot, and nothing doing offensively. Hawkins trying to probe, finds a little bit of a crease, and he gets to the rim. That's just a guy making a play. Huskers scramble mode defensively working so far. Hawkins going behind the back against Gary. Fox, 6 to shoot, count the bucket, and he'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
They can slip back door. The reason it works because Rink Mast is such a good shooter and passer.
Hawkins inside, count the bucket, and a chance for one more. 1 for 8 from 3 from Minnesota, 1 for 6 rather for Nebraska from 3. Williams looking for the second three, and he rolls it home for the Huskers. Aiden Carrington, here's Payne. Back out to Hawkins, under 10 again on the shot clock. Nebraska forcing Minnesota to use a ton of clock each trip down the floor. Payne with the offensive rebound, and he brings the Payne with a one-hand flush.
Johnson can live with that shot, a little bit forced, but you got to get some transition offense going. Right now, you can't score in the half court against these guys.
Tominaga to the rim for his first field. Elijah Hawkins trying to split the defenders. Lost the ball inside. Take away Huskers. Williams on the push. End to end all the way in for 2. 10-point lead, Nebraska.
I guess that's one way to shut down Tominaga. Try to pull his headband over his eyes on defense.
Christie on the drive against Gary, and there's Fox for the two-hand finish. They got it going with Fox on the follows. Now Mitchell drops it to Fox again. And Parker Fox providing the spark as the Gophers are back within 6, and a timeout taken by the Huskers.
Coaching matters. Ben Johnson realized his bigs are in a little foul trouble. It's not working with that size. I've got to go with my
8-point Husker lead. Here's Tominaga trying to find his rhythm. Drops it off inside. Count the bucket and a foul. Rink Mast going right to left to lay it in. Gets a little space. Backs up for 3. It's short. Gary with a rebound. Here's Williams. He'll try and rhythm, and that 3 will fall.
just as steady as any player in the league. Knows when to attack, knows when to get others involved.
Gary banking it home. 2 on the board for Gary. Gives the Huskers their largest lead of the night at 13. Now Mitchell. Hawkins looking inside. Payne not looking for it. Hawkins now with 7 to shoot. The bounce to Payne. Found it this time, and Alec with the block. Mast with the save. Huskers on the move in transition. Williams to Gary for 3. In Minneapolis this year at the Big Ten tournament. Huskers still have a real legitimate shot at a double bye as Tominaga banks that one home for 2. Wilcher curling, drops it, time for a two-hand hammer. And a turnover. Mitchell to Hawkins, back to Mitchell, the 3 in transition, rattles around and home.
Continue to play with confidence. You got to find the three-point shooters if you're Nebraska.
And a turnover. The intercept by Christie. End-to-end for the forward, and count the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. 15 to shoot. Lawrence around the screen. Gets it back, drives in, counted, and the foul. Up the floor to Lawrence. Left alone for 3. Rolls it home. Inbound to Fox. And for just the 7th time in school history, Nebraska has 20 wins in the regular season.